Hello, happy Sunday. Yes, I've decided I'm going to stream on a Sunday for once because I've actually finally hit 50 followers, which means I'm that little bit closer to affiliate. And you've got to stream 7 days in every 30 to be able to hit it, and doing once a week isn't enough for that. So here I am. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream this time. And I'm probably not going to cut it into two like I normally do, because it'll be not quite long enough to justify 2 parts to, and won't be taking a break either. So yes, and yes, I saw your comment, Generic, and I'm assuming you've had one of those calls. Unfortunately, I've never had the pleasure. My wife said that she's had a weird one some years ago that turned out to be nothing. The only call that I recall us having, call I recall, the only call I remember us ever receiving was back in the 80s, I think. We were all woken up by the phone ringing at something like 2 a.m. And when we answered it, I think my father said it was an international call that had dialed the wrong number. So that was an expensive wrong number. But yes, after Friday, I did look up, I had a good read through the walkthrough for what it was talking about to try and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing next. And actually, while I think about it, I'm just going to open that up again, just so I've got it available and I can easily jump to it. There we go. And just reopen everything because I don't have that many screens. So last week we found ourselves going into the incinerator, where we had to fight a giant mutated monkey monster thing called Shees. One of the test subjects that had died but then came back to life and grew into some hulking great monstrosity, which kind of explains a thing we saw at the motel. And that thing survived as well. We didn't actually kill it, so not sure what. There we go. There's no audio on the menu for some reason, so knowing when I've unpaused the emulator is a bit of a bit of a tricky one. So now that I've got access to the dry field again, there's something I've got to do up there, and I've got to do it before I fight the next boss. Otherwise, I'm going to get the bad ending. So, easiest way round. Yeah. Got to head back to the surface again, which is a little bit of a route. I've already been there once, so having to go back again is slightly annoying. I've been playing another game today, which I've been waiting for a while. The sequel to Punch Club 2, which is proving to be a rather good game. Right, I think I need to go down to basement 3. Yes, here we are. So, kind of a day in the life sim where you play as a guy who gets into fighting clubs. And the original one was completely bonkers with some of its side content, and this one's even worse. So I recommend that one if you haven't played it. Excellent 2D artwork as well in both games. I'd strongly recommend playing the first one first, although it's not mandatory. There are some references between the two games, or references in the first one to the references in the second one to the first one. Which you wouldn't get if you hadn't played the first one. Much like the references that this game has to the first game. Which a lot of people in the EU didn't get because the first one of this series wasn't released. I did try to look up why it wasn't released, and the only information I could find was that there are a lot of games that Square didn't release in Europe for some reason. Probably because they didn't think they were going to be successful, or whatever. I think I recall someone saying it was banned for some nudity in the later scenes, but I couldn't find any evidence to suggest that that was actually correct. Right, so now we're back in Dryfield. I need to go find Pierce, who I believe is up the water tower. So I'll first need to come through here. Let's just double check I have tons of ammo. Yes, I have maximum ammo. Actually, while I'm at it, ooh, can I upgrade something else? Right, I need 4,000 to upgrade the healing. That's probably the next one I'm going to do. So I can have maximum level healing. So there should be... Yep. Okay, that was eerily quiet there. Belt pouch. Ooh. A large belt pouch increases the number of... Ooh, okay. Right, wrong one. Put that in there. Yes. Okay. So now to get up to the water tower, I need to... I thought I needed to flip that switch. That's what I had to do last time. Ah, so just open. Nice. Oh, yeah, because I flipped the switch up here. That's what's opened it. Okay, so he's not at the water tower. He's somewhere around here. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to clear out the area. Thankfully, I've got the buckshot. Why do I get the feeling he's going to be at the far right, that dilapidated house where we found, or where we fought the, the assault guy for the umpteenth time. Actually, no, it's not really going to matter which way round, which route I take to get there. Ooh. More than I was anticipating. Right, if I'm in the map right, this room through here should be clear. I can just get straight out. Right, so I think I'm going to have to check everywhere. There's something in here. Nothing in front of me. Ooh. Well, at the very least, fighting these things is going to give me loads of old BP, which will be useful for stocking up or restocking up on ammo. And there is a more powerful shotgun available, which I may end up getting to replace the one I'm using. So I'm guessing no one around here. So I'll just quickly save. So I have no doubt there's going to be something that gets in my way as I make my way around here. You know, unfortunately, the game hasn't really given me any indication of that this is something to do. It's almost like this is something that you miss on your first run to then figure out later on. Ooh. I completely forgot that piece of flooring got taken out, so I've got to go back to take the... Oh, hello. Well, those things might be slow, but they can be very problematic. Let's heal again. Let's see, how much XP do we have? Nowhere near enough. Hang on a minute. That's less than I thought I had. Ah, no. I was reading the wrong number earlier. Okay. Right. Okay, so might crumble at any minute. Better not jump. That's a good excuse. Right, time to head back round to the apartment again, because I don't want to go all the way to the other, the dilapidated house, only to find out that he was actually in the loft there. So I don't want to look up where it was. I thought it was the water tower, but I was wrong. But soon to find it. At the very least, I'm going to be getting a nice amount of XP and BP from all of this. Hang on. There's the back room back here. There's nothing in there. yeah, she is remarkably clean, but it is a PS1 game, and having blood splatter on a character was not something that was done back then. I mean, heck, Dragon Age Origins made a big deal about all the characters being able to get splattered with blood, and all it was just an on or off switch. Okay, got another save point here again. So, yeah, and that was PS3 and Xbox 360. So, I don't even think the PS2 did much in the way of characters covered in blood. Right. Quite possibly. Nah, there's a lot of things we've become very used to over the years with games that how many... Right, let's see if I can herd them all together. Oh yeah, Bloodborne, I mean... yeah, Bloodborne is just a gore geeks. Almost said a bad word there. Then again, it doesn't matter. Gore geeks wet dream. Okay. Right. Black fire resistant safe has a 4-digit number lock. 4-digit number lock, so there'd be 10 possible, 10,000 possible combinations. Don't think I want to try and brute force that. The clue to answer that may be somewhere around here, but might be worth looking up. But not right now. Got to find Pierce. Right, so now to make our way back to the main store. If I remember, Pierce was one of the characters from HQ who was helping us. So she's probably going to be saying something like, Pierce, what the hell are you doing here? So I just need to check if... I'm assuming I can still go through that door. Or through this gateway here. Yes. Oh crap, as long as I don't trigger the fight. Ah yes, there's another car here. Okay. Nice amount of XP there. Right, so new car has arrived. No way to interact with it. So is there anything here? Okay. The whole camera angle. Okay, right, it's not there. Okay. Camera angle getting in the way of everything. Quick heal. Right. So we can get out this way. And thankfully, because we've got access to Gary, we can rearm. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh. Okay, that's twice now they've stopped me from being able to use, and I'm going to get... I fucking hate those things. Okay. Get the fuck... Okay, the fucker's dead. I hate those things. Let's finish off the rest of them. Okay. Oh, some Hydra ammo. Okay, that I don't even use anymore. Right. Actually, I think if Pierce is going to be anywhere, it's going to be in here. Okay, too many things to... Right, that's all of them. Okay, still not enough XP to be able to upgrade healing. So, no, Pierce is not in here. I have a funny feeling I may have triggered something, which means he's not going to be appearing. So this is jumping through to the next apartment. One of the things I dislike about fixed camera angles is the fact that often you can't see a damn thing. There's a drawer attached. Just open this hand, nothing. Probably because I cleared that drawer when I first came through here. Okay. So Pierce hasn't been in any of the rooms that I've found so far. The wacky effect it's got there. Choose the one that you can actually see. What the? Here. Be nice if that was something I could do. Right, so. Okay, so it's all the ground floor ones I haven't cleared yet. Oh, Generic, how are you doing? I've managed to find my way back to Dryfield, and I'm currently exploring my way around. Now that I've got an almost unlimited supply of buckshot, I'm just wiping the floor with everything but the the horse things. Right, I got rid of that fucker. Okay. That cleared that room. Right, time to check in here. Well, them. To be honest, this has actually been the best gun for me so far. I'm thinking of upgrading it for the rapid fire shotgun. But welcome to the stream, DCam65. How are you doing? I think I need something like 12,000 BP to get the rapid fire shotgun. Yeah, I probably should be using the the fire ammo. I'm so used to using the buckshot. I didn't manage to get into the armory. When I say unlimited, I mean seemingly unlimited, because I can just buy them in a quantity from Gary. Yeah, I'm unfortunately missed out on getting that little bonus. But first time playing the game, so no surprise I'm going to miss stuff. Is everything in here? Yeah, games are often designed so you're not going to find everything on your first playthrough. I played the first one towards the end of last year, and I started playing this year. I will admit I did have a bit of help from a walkthrough, and it wasn't what I was trying to find. Funnily, I was trying to find the password for the computer. I thought I'd figured out what it was, but no, that failed miserably. And one part of the walkthrough I did see was that you're supposed to be able to find Pierce back in Dryfield, but I've got a funny feeling I may have triggered that to not happen, which is somewhat annoying, because I believe that will lock me out from getting the good ending. But that's another thing that you're unlikely to find on your first run through anyway, so I don't mind. I'm guessing this is a game that you are familiar with yourself. Yeah, I did read part of the walkthrough saying that Kyle would not follow you through the moon gate, I think they called it. Kyle had already left me in the elevator, so I've got a funny feeling that might be what triggered Pierce to not be there. So I'm just clearing my way through, and I'm going to stock back up on ammo. Which way do I want to go from here? I want to go into the garage. I want to get back to Gary. Oh, hello. Oh, get him. Got him. Yeah, so in that case, just be a case of heading back down to oh, one of the OG players back when it first released. Yeah, there's a fair few games I have the privilege of having that with. And part of me streaming is replaying some of those old games and also playing some games that I missed. This being one of them. Okay. Yeah. I also lost Flint, unfortunately. Oh god, I've got games like that. Yeah, that's the the shotgun that I. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch over to the Firefly and start using those. Oh. Grab that. Okay, so I'll probably start doing more damage then. What other items do I have? I'll keep one. Yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I wasn't aware at the time there was a way to save Flint, so. I don't know if that changes anything. Makes me think of Haunting Ground. I played that last year, and one of the endings you get from that is for mistreating the dog, which I don't think many people would have got on their first playthrough. I think people would have only found it if they were experimenting. So I'm not 100% certain, but I have a feeling I'm about halfway through the game. Does change things, yeah. Obviously, Flint isn't around to guide you to certain places, but not dramatically. Okay. Right, time to head back down to the lab. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out the password, because I think I've missed the clues for it. Someone else I know said that this is a game that you can easily softlock yourself if you haven't picked up the right items and end up making it impossible to complete. Which, if that happens to me, I won't be restarting it. Because I haven't enjoyed this. Okay. Yeah, I haven't enjoyed this one quite as much as the first game. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah. Right, so I'll get back to the lab and save in the side room. Yeah, I remember some games back from like the 80s, and back then the way they lengthened the life of a game was by allowing the game to softlock, so you could make it impossible to proceed and you'd have to restart. Most games didn't really last more than maybe a couple of hours if you knew what you were doing, but it was the sort of thing. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. It was the sort of thing that it would take months for people to figure out how to finish, and it was quite an achievement to have figured it out. The biggest one from that time, one that I would love to play through, is or attempt to play through, is a game called Exile on the old BBC Micro. Absolutely amazing game technologically. I mean, you'd look at it and think, how in the heck did they do that on an 8-bit computer? I mean, I don't even think the Mega Drive or Super Nintendo could do it, and those machines are substantially more powerful. They might have been able to do something similar, but right. But they wouldn't have been able to do it quite like how the old game did. Right. This bit here, this password is the one that I was trying to figure out, because I may have misread the conversation with Kyle, but he said that the password was Melissa Meyer. Yeah, the only clue that I've found so far is the board. It says, for more info, see Ares Volume 9 on the desk. Somebody scribbled below, will return soon, Yoshida. and I haven't found where the book is that it's referring to. Row of terminals, nothing out of interest. Somebody brought it to their personal area. So I recall there being quarters. Oh yeah, because when I went through there the first time there were loads of names. Somebody's script down there. We'll return it soon, Yoshida. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of red rooms to get there. Yeah, thank you for the vague clue there. That was a suitable clue. I don't like people outright telling me what to do. One of my friends gets really angry when people do that. He's actually banned people from his chat for commenting how to do things. Yeah, red rooms are kind of a double-edged sword. Ooh. Where are you? Lost it. Right, these don't have the Yeah, one downside to the Firefly compared to the the buckshot is the buckshot hits multiple things at once, which is something I really liked. Okay, now the key question here is, do I want to go through this section, the next section, this middle section, or do I want to go the other way round? Yeah. Well, I do remember, where was it? When I met what I believe to be Bowman, the black, almost feathery-like thing in that corridor next to the breeding room, I noticed there was a red marker in the same corridor on this floor next to the crew or sleeping quarters. So I think I want to avoid that corridor for the moment. So at least that's my line of thinking at this minute. So what's going to be waiting for me in here? More. Get off. Missed. Yes, killing everything is usually a good idea in these games. Where are you? Okay. I'm definitely going to miss that because I've been avoiding some fight areas. Yeah. My next level up is going to be upgrading the healing to maximum, because I want as much healing as possible. What we got in here? Oh. Yes, I discovered in a previous stream just how powerful that is against those things. Okay, now to find Yoshida's bunk. There's bunk here, Floyd and Chandra. Bunk here, Poole and Bowman. For those things, I think perhaps, I mean, it is coming up with a damage number. Whitehead and Hunter. Here it is, the magazine. Yes. Okay. Right. So key item. Right. Internet magazine, special issue, detecting the next and preventing the next gen viruses. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let's check the beds for living technicians. Nothing here. Oh, okay. Scroll through the text. I did not see that. Oh. Ah. Right. Next generation computer virus. Computer virus. Odd that mentioning a computer virus in a game that's all about, in some ways, a biological virus. Thank you. This virus is actually a kind of worm that opens a hole in password protection and automatically changes the passwords it finds. The worm duplicates itself over email messages, so once an infection is detected, it's usually too late. The worm announces its arrival by displaying an animated caterpillar graphic on the screen, so you know if it's been hit and can move on to damage control. Most real viruses don't do that sort of thing. They kind of try to hide as much as possible. Once it enters the system, the worm works its insidious brand of magic by rearranging the letters of the passwords it finds in alphabetical order. Letters appearing more than once are displayed with the letters appearing more than once are displayed with the letter and the number of times it appears. For example, the password CBABC would change to AB2C2. On top of it, the worm displays the original password on the screen just to taunt the user. Gee, thanks. Oh, okay. Right, that certainly does make it easier. I would never have been able to guess the password. Right. Yeah, easiest way back down is going to be the way I came. Just a thought. Nope, I'm still 215 points short. I need 4,000. So let's go and figure out the password. I did catch a glimpse of the password in the walkthrough I've been looking at, and my initial response was, how in the hell do you get to that? But now seeing the explanation, it does kind of make sense. This is when I find out I've gone to the wrong floor. Nope, I am in the right place. Okay. Right. Some games do it, but it's one of those things, it's very difficult to get right. So okay, so the A has 3. Yeah. Yeah, the way some games do things now, I mean, some of the puzzles in Elden Ring were similar to how things used to be. You had to figure out where to go, but some of them were an absolute nightmare. So okay, so A3 for 3 A's, then so there's 1 E, there's 1 I, and 1 L. There's 2 M's. then 2 S's, and a Y. Okay, so what do we have access to? Welcome Yoshida. Okay. Let's see. Selection currently unavailable. Okay. Main files. Selection currently unavailable. Oh god, when you've played a game multiple times, and there are certain passwords and things that you use regularly or you have to use, you do end up mastering them. It's like I still remember the passcode for Road Rash 2 on the Mega Drive. So I start the game with the best bike in the entire game, the Wild Thing 2000, and with the special cheat that gives you, I think it's $32,000 to start with, which in some ways you don't need because you've got the most powerful bike in the game. But if you can't control it, you'll need that money for repairs. I love that game. Oh god, yeah. Good thing you say used to, because anyone else sees this and knows you. Everything's currently unavailable. So, visitor program. Please answer the following for verification purposes. Oh, great. Who is declared responsible for the Manhattan incident? I don't know if that's been mentioned in game. What is the name of the desert above the facility? It's the Mojave. Which agency supervises MIST? Yeah, I don't use password managers. I just have a collection of passwords that I've got memorized, and I just have variations of them, like swapping out various letters for special characters and things. Because my problem with password managers is if something goes wrong with the password manager, you've now lost all your passwords. And that's something I don't like the idea of. Supervises MIST. Well, IA used to be FBI. I think, or was it CIA? I can't remember. 2 out of 3 correct. Considering I guessed 2 of them, that's pretty good. Latest verification error. Okay. How many tries is it going to let me have? Okay. Oh, good. It changes the answers. Okay. Which neomitochondria's victim caused the NY blockade incident? Now I remember this because I played the first game. It was I can't remember the Pierce, but I know it was Melissa. Which of these organelles contains genetic information for DNA? Golgi bodies, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticula. I'm going to go with mitochondria because this whole series has been around. Okay, right. Who was declared responsible for the Manhattan incident? Right, I'm going to go with this. I can't actually remember which one I went for. Go with Mida. 2 out of 3 correct. Right, so it's not always the same questions. This is going to be painful. The CDC. Name the town above. Oh, I selected the wrong one there. What is the name given to the theory that humankind's origin lay in one ancestral species in Africa? Well, I believe it was named Eve, and Eve being the name of the game. 1 out of 3. Mr. Status error. Okay, yeah, I know I got one of them wrong. Gene transmission in mitochondria is paternal, maternal. I believe it's either maternal or atavistic. I think it's atavistic. Who's declared responsible? What is the name? The Mojave Desert. 1 out of 3. Okay, so it wasn't Mida. Oh, I'm literally just going to brute force this until I get them all right. Name the town located behind Dryfield. Okay. Is the name given to... I think it's Eve. Eternal. 3 correct. Got it finally. And they were guesses. Select. Okay. Lab guide research. Okay. What is an ANMC? Experimental life forms created under the second Neoteny plan. I haven't played any of the Mega Man games. What is the second Neoteny plans? There weren't games that ever really appealed to me, if that's honest. So harnesses the evolutionary potential of neomitochondria to revitalise the human race. Well, considering it turns people into hideous monsters. Obtain sample neomitochondria with latent power equal to or greater than that responsible for the NY incident. That's going to be tricky because Melissa was very powerful. Administer sample to a test subject. Redesign subject's genetic profile. To explore evolutionary possibilities. Stage 3. Release humanity's true potential and preserve its vitality. In the coming century through planned evolution. Question. Current results. Neomitochondria sample obtained. Who was it obtained from? Stage 1 complete. MNC creation successful. Some problems during testing. Hang on a second. Just pause that to keep up with you. Oh, gold. Yeah, I could see that being horrendous. Yeah, I'd actually forgotten that the Legends games were completely different to the old platform shooter ones. Or run and gun shooters, I think they're called these days. But again, Mega Man's not a license that's ever appealed. It's weird because I absolutely love Gunstar Heroes on the Mega Drive, which kind of is a Mega Man-like game. But yeah, none of the Mega Man games have ever appealed. Yeah, I might look into them though, because yeah, as you say, they're not quite the same as all the other ones historically, so it might be worth me having a look. Thanks for reminding me of those. We'll attempt repression using clones from the sample. Further access denied. Question. Where was the test sample acquired or obtained? Iabria. So how did they get the sample? Then sees those creatures are all my children. The implications of that are hello, it's Kyle. I know it's you. I'd recognise that big forehead anywhere. Kyle, you knew about me. Yeah. So what? It's not your fault, right? Well, yeah. Got something else bugging you? Maternal instincts, maybe? Nasty toddlers? You bastard. If you feel responsible, clean things up. You are a hunter after all. I guess so. I want to show you something. Get here as quickly as you can. I've sent data to your GPS. I'll be there right away. The spirit. Yeah, I do apologise for that, but one of those as I say, it was one of those things that very, very easily missed. So he's a hunter. Right, so where? Oh, I remember that corridor. I had a memory of. I think she believes the memories to be from her sister Maya, and she went through that door and saw something hideous. And that was it for the memory. So, yeah. Time to go find out what's there. Ugh. Don't mind me. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine it's arse. It's painful having to do that. 12 gauge shotgun, solid round, powerful shot with good accuracy. How many? Yeah, I've still got loads of ammo. So time to level up healing. So that's now at level 3. Okay, but ironically, it's wind that's actually the one I've almost got maxed out. Because I believe Generic mentioned that there is a third ability under each one, which is kind of hinted by the layout of the UI. I'd be curious to find out what all of those are. Probably wouldn't be able to do that in one run though. So, yep, there is a save point right before the corridor that leads us in there. And actually thinking about the bad endings and things, there was one of the bad endings for Haunting Ground, I think I mentioned earlier, that you can only get it if you're horrible to the dog, because the dog abandons you. Oh, okay. What's wrong with your voice? It's nothing. They were using NMCs and experiments here. I've verified it beyond a doubt. Let's see, I intend to look into things further. So looking forward to your report. Couldn't tell him. Right. So if you think about it, how much would I need to level that one up? Is it 4,000 again? Yes. Right, so what's waiting for me in this room? Oh, hello. Just killed it in 2 hits. Right, so in here, is this the Bowman fight? I have a feeling it's the Bowman fight. I remember reading the details about Bowman. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think I saw the view from Maya's view here, and that was about it. Oh, that thing looked like the Asylum Demon from Dark Souls. Amazing, huh? I feel near mitochondria, millions inside. Yep. Seems a living reactor. Kind of near mitochondria gene factory. If this hatches, we'll have a flying badass beastie, spreading near mitochondria via vector viruses as it grows. So we need to torch the whole thing. It gets outside bye-bye Western US as we know it. I think bye-bye world and human race. Yeah. Virus invades host cells and sends mitochondria into the nucleus. Infected humans will reproduce. Yeah. Like rabbits. Global evolution, and this time natural selection is against us. Which will better about a tough semi-ish enemy. Oh god. So this creature was made from me. Strictly speaking, your mitochondrial DNA transformed it. It changed a human. So who was it originally? By now, it's lost whatever humanity it once had. Yeah, but who was it originally? The catch is we can't use firearms on this baby, or the virus will spread. Got it. Luckily, it should stay in Chrysalis for a while yet. The mainframe I hacked said so. There's a chamber in this living reactor. A cockpit? It's waiting for someone to get aboard. You mean... There's a pilot hiding somewhere in this shelter. Let's get in before launch time. Leave him or it to me. Okay. There's a telephone up here. Wonder if this can dial out. Neomitochondria storing organism? This is worse than I thought. This means that every moment counts now. I plan to discuss this with HQ. Do what you can on your side. Okay. Right. Is there anything else in here worth looking at? Wanted a pupa creature or life support system. So the thing is that messing around with it might not be the best idea. No, probably not. Ooh. Okay. Touch panel says next. Okay. So is that... Is that indicating where... Oh, that's a whole new area we haven't seen yet. Whole area is highlighted red, whereas all the other ones, it's just some markers. Okay, can't click on any of them. And that's back to B1 shelter. Okay. Right. So those red markers must be creatures that are being tracked somehow. That's my guess. Living quarters. Right, okay, I don't see... I'm not entirely sure what information that's giving me. As I say, my guess is that it's tracking some of the creatures. Since countless near mitochondria. I have used that, yes. The virus as a vehicle is bad. Is Kyle going to come with me? Then another tab. Okay, sorry. Misread what you'd said there. Okay. So, do I have another... do I have another marker on my screen for where to go? No. I do have the full map, however. So, I don't think that's the way. My hunches are usually right. Okay, so the elevator down here is where you want to go? Steady looking door. Oh hell. Okay, I'll let him deal with all those things. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't quite know where we're going from here, so... Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing Bowman. He was all black. So hopefully I'll face him when while Kyle's still here. No good. Button isn't working. Okay. It's not the way, is it? Oh, okay. So, yeah, I have no idea what direction I'm supposed to be going here. So every door I go up to, he seems to say that's the wrong way. Wait a minute. Is it this way? Let's leave exploring for later. Hang on a minute. I've tried every way out of here. Through here. This is where we came. Okay, now I'm confused. Sturdy looking door, yeah. Can't open it. Okay, so Carl, what way? It was a stopped elevator, but it needs to be activated. Okay, how do I activate the stopped elevator? Now, there's a panel next to it. No good, it's not working. Okay. If this is the right way to go, I don't know how I'm supposed to activate that elevator. I'm gonna have a look at the other elevator. I wonder if that's got something to do with it. Can't interact with that. I can't see what I'm supposed to do. I can't see any indicator of what's. I can see a panel on the wall there, but I can't interact with it. So it literally just says, go down. No good, the button isn't working. I can't figure it out. I do have a walkthrough open. Right, the walkthrough that I've got is telling me to follow what to do with Pierce. So unless it's something to do with the control panel that I was looking at before, yeah. Yeah, I think the walkthrough I've got isn't going to be that useful now. I mean, in a modern game, they'd probably have Kyle be saying loads of things. Let's get to that elevator and say, why isn't the elevator working? Oh, we can sort that back at the control room. I mean, in some ways that would make sense. But yeah, it would certainly make things a little too easy. Hmm. Right, so okay, so it's in here. Research area. Just says the same thing. Okay, I don't see. Mm, Uh, it's not giving me another option for anything to click on. Unless it's not this bit here. Ah, right. Okay. Now I'm getting somewhere. Lift off. Okay, that lift is now activated. Okay. That's an outside view. I can't tell whether that's looking up into the sky or down towards water. Security off. I hope that's going to help me. Gate is currently closed. Okay, so open that. That may be a bad idea. Okay. So hopefully that has opened the way through and has not screwed me over with the other changes that I made. You never know. Right, I'm going to be looking to finish up relatively soon. Oh. Ah, right, so if you do have Pierce with you, he doesn't respond to those being there. So here's a thought. If you do have Pierce with you, is it still possible to interact with that control panel and make the changes manually yourself? Right. Make our way.
Excuse me, sir? Yes, come in.
Why is there voice acting now? What is it? A report from the mole we sent to that organisation. Yes. He's found it. Is that Kyle? Destroying the target would be difficult, but there is another way. Are you sure? If you would give permission, just in case. That SDI relic. It's our insurance plan only. If I must. Oh, that's going to be a mistake. Congress doesn't need to be involved in this. Ooh. Oh, okay. So they're getting ready to, just in case, nuke the site from orbit. Typical American attitude. Oh, okay. I did find my way to part of this map previously. I don't know if I'd reloaded my save after. Oh no. It's a little bit in there with the blue marker. That's what I'd found previously. But I couldn't go anywhere. It was the elevator from the other side. And the game wouldn't let me go through the door, even though it wasn't locked. Okay. Kyle. Heat. Oh. Mitochondria has been set on fire. Just like what Eve was doing back in the first game. Just like last time. When you pointed your gun at me. I mean, you noticed. Yeah. And you were playing dumb. They're so entranced by the... Okay, more inappropriate flirting. Smart ass. I want you topside resting. It's my fight from here on. Okay. I was being serious. Ouch. Okay. Right.
Welcome to Neo-Arc.
Enjoy natural environments recreated from around the world. Tropical rainforests, coniferous forests, savanna, coral reefs, tundra, greenhouses for each climate, reproduce temperatures, humidity, soil conditions, flora and fauna. Begin our tour in the Savannah Zone. Remember, some fauna are carnivorous. Please stay on the path. Okay. Thanks for the warning, because I think I may do that. I didn't want this evening to be a long stream, because it's outside of my normal schedule of doing on Fridays. But I'm... Oh, wrong way. But I've hit 50 followers, which means I can attempt to go for affiliate. So I need to be streaming a little bit more frequently than I have been. So I'll head back to the nearest save point, wherever that might be. Yeah, through the lab's probably the easiest one. I'll save here and then finish up. I heard Michelle's out there for you, are you? We went on alert when MC showed up at the hotel, but my arm started swelling. I've just been sleeping. Now I'm down phone duty. If I'd known things were going to get this big. There's AMC's putting up a good fight. Right. Yeah. So yeah, now we know that all the things have been sourced from Aya herself. The plot thickens. Not too late, so let's see if anyone is currently streaming. No one that I'm in the mood to raid at the moment. So yeah, a bit of an impromptu one this evening. I normally stream on Fridays from 7 p.m. and I'm gonna see if I can get a second one in every week to just see if I can try and make up that time that Twitch needs for affiliate and see how long I can go that for. Thank you for dropping by, old DCAM. It's been good having your tips as well, because I think I would have struggled a lot more if you were not here to assist. Yeah, I've got links below for my YouTube with the VODs for everything I upload. All my streams have been uploaded. This one I'm probably going to schedule for Thursday once I upload it, because I usually do one for Sunday. From the Friday one, I split in two to have Sunday and Tuesday. And for this one, it's not quite as long, so I'll make it the one for Thursday. And then I'll be back on Friday, 7 p.m. Yeah, a bit of an unusual stream for me to do on a Sunday. I haven't done one before. I don't know if I'm going to be making it Saturday or Sunday. I may even make it a Monday, you never know. And depending on what's happening with one of my other friends, I may also stream on Wednesday as well. But I don't know if that's going to be possible yet. I need to sort a few things out first. But yes, thank you to everyone who has been here. Thank you for joining me in continuing on with this game. I think I mentioned before, I haven't enjoyed this one as much as the first one. I think the first one definitely had much better writing than this. I loved how sarcastic I was in the first game, and it's sorely missed with this one. But the technology for the engine that they built for this one is vastly superior to the first game. So I'm determined to get through it. I want to see an ending at least before I move on to another game, because I don't like leaving games unfinished. I'm that kind of completionist. I like to at least get to end credits for most games that I play. Some of them I can't go back to, but for streaming at the very least, I want to be complete on things. But instead of me rambling on, I think we'll finish up and wish everyone a good week. And yeah, if you want to catch me again, I will definitely be on Friday, 7 p.m. GMT. That's GMT, sorry. But otherwise, have a good week, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.